Right, Scott, another pre-season game out of the way. It's an emphatic 6-0 victory here at Arbour Park. What did you make of that one?
Yeah, first half was frustrating. I think that they made it difficult for us. They're not a bad side at all. You've got to give them credit. I was going to say a lot of these step 4 sides now are very, very good sides. They don't come here and roll over. They've obviously got a point to prove. And Uxbridge, I know that they've got some very good players. I know the manager really well. I know he wasn't here today, so knew it wasn't going to be easy. I think we found that in the first half, even though I think we had the lion's share of possession. Just couldn't find a way to break them down. I felt like they worked maybe a little bit harder than us as well. Should have gone in, obviously 1-0 up at half time. My penalty, and yes, listen, it's not acceptable.
It was an attempt at a Panenka, was it?
No, it wasn't even that. I tried to just
okay.
clip it down the middle. I was going to say Panenkas are a little bit more soft than that, and I saw the keeper jumping around on the line. I thought he was going to dive, and Johnny Goddard does it. He side foots it down the middle, and I thought I'll just clip it down the middle. And yeah, listen, I've got to score. I think in a league game, first of all, I probably wouldn't have taken it. Nathan, I want him to take the penalties because he's a goal scorer. He had a problem with his eyes, so he said, no, you take it. More often than not, I've taken penalties in my career and just smashed it down the middle. And I tried to be too clever, and I take full responsibility for not going in 1-0 up at the break. So I should lead by example, so I have no issues with that, and I apologise to the lads. Obviously moving into the second half, much, much better. I said to the lads that we need to go out there and actually put them to the sword, go for the jugular, and I thought we did that exceptionally well at times in the second half. Watching from behind, seeing the way the lads passed the ball with tempo, the movement, some of the one and two touch play in and around the box, it was brilliant to watch.
Was it also good to see as well Nathan Minas, of course, getting a few goals himself? That obviously will allow him to kind of bed himself in a bit more. Were you happy with what you saw from him today?
Yeah, listen, Nathan's a great player. I've worked tirelessly on getting Nathan to the football club. I think he knows that I was desperate to get him in. You could see from his finishes today, I think the first one was a great finish, smashed across the goal. Keeper's got no chance, and the second one was getting across the front post and getting first contact on a cross. And I think we've been guilty of that over the past year or so. We've put some great crosses in the box and probably missing that poacher sort of type. We had it a bit with George Alexander. I think he was that kind of person. But Nathan's a great player, someone that we'd like to have at the football club. And obviously scoring goals in pre-season, it loses confidence in terms of in front of goal for him the next time that he gets there. And obviously Jeff came in for half an hour, got 2 goals, and then was it Johnny Goddard and McNeish. So the goals were shared, but it's obviously good. There were some really good performances, especially in the last sort of half an hour of the game. Really, really impressed with Harvey Harry. Thought he came on and was exceptional. Harvey's actually dual registered with us at the moment. We've signed Leon and David as well. So there's 3 new signings that will obviously be announced in the next couple of days, but I think it's good for people to know now. And there's no secret that they're on board. I think they've all shown what they're capable of. Between the 3 of them, they're 21 and 20. So we want good players that can progress, and I think their ceiling, like I mentioned about some of the other lads, is higher than what they're showing now. And I couldn't let them fall by the wayside because they've shown too much. I don't want someone else to jump at the opportunity of signing good young talent, so we've managed to secure them. The plan for Harvey was to go out on dual reg and go and play, maybe at step 3 because he's played at step 4 last year. But after that showing, it does give you a little suggestion in your mind. Maybe you've made the wrong decision. So something we'll have to look at for sure. But the lads have done themselves no harm.
We also saw the debut of the new goalkeeper Hubert Gradzic. He didn't have too much to do in this game, but I just wanted to ask if you could elaborate a little bit more on the process, because you've spoken about how it's been quite difficult getting that signing over the line. How has it been difficult getting that one over the line, if you could just explain how that process works? Yeah,
we just said to Hubert, obviously after today, he was probably pretty bored. I don't think he had a shot to save. A lot of it was just sort of goal kicks where it's gone wide of the goal, he's put it down, passed it to Neil Dan Bayliss, and a few times he's thrown it out. And we've said, listen, don't expect that every single week. There will be games where I'm sure he'll be busy, he'll be called into action. But in terms of the process, it is a long-winded one. It was different with Hubert because he's been training with Arsenal first team. Ramsdown, Turner were away on extended international break, and they needed keepers for the first team, so he's been training with them. So the plan was for him to come in for this week. I've had to be patient. You can't obviously just go and nick someone's keeper and say that we want him now. So I didn't want to rush at getting another keeper in sooner. I'd rather be patient and wait for the right one, and hopefully we've got the right one. He's a great lad. He's only been with us Thursday night and today, but he's fitted in with the lads so well. Really humble, down to earth, which is great. It fits in line with everyone else. So yeah, that's the decision behind it, and the fact that he can also train with Arsenal throughout the week is what they liked. They liked the fact that he can train with us in the evenings and train with them in the daytime. So I think it's important for young people when they go out on loan that they're not forgotten of. I went on loan for 2 years when I was 19, and you go back to your club and it feels strange because you've not seen anyone for 2 years. So I think it works well for both of us.
And finally then, we move on to Banbury United on Tuesday evening. See a bit more, I think, from your side. Is that what your plan is?
Yeah, there's actually a fixture at 11 o'clock behind closed doors at Reading on Tuesday morning as well. So we've arranged that yesterday with some of the EDS boys. So a few lads will be playing in that just to up their minutes. It was a fixture that we thought would be good, especially for the young lads. So I'll play in that on Tuesday with a couple of lads that don't work Monday to Friday, which is good. And then it frees a couple of spots up for Tuesday night. So Banbury will be a great test. Mark Jones got a good side down there, a whole new squad, similar to us today. I think we had 8 starters today that were new players. So it's never going to be perfect, and we realised that. But you can see the signs that when it's good, it's good. And when it's not, it's probably average. So it's something that we need to work on, but I'm sure that things will only get better. In terms of Banbury, we wanted to play against teams that were different this year. Obviously, your Wingates, your Risboroughs, Thatchams, Banbury, they're all new. And that's why we've done it. It's a different test. We don't know much about them because they've assembled a new team. So Conference North side, it'd be a really, really good test, and probably give us more of a measurement in terms of where we're at. So it's a game that I'm really looking forward to.
Brilliant. We'll see you
Cheers,
on Tuesday.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.